Friends, you never know who you'll touch in life. You never know how or when you'll have an impact or how important your example can be to someone else. My faith helps me understand that circumstances don't dictate my happiness or my inner peace. The chances you take, the people you meet, the people you love, the faith that you have, that's what's going to define you. You have to be who you are in this world, no matter what. At the end of the day, my friends, it's not about what you have or even what you've accomplished. It's about what you've done with those accomplishments. It's about who have you lifted up, who have you made better. It's about what you've given back to those people. I think personally a role model is a mentor, someone who you see on a daily basis and you learn from them. My faith taught me how to forgive. Faith taught me when people present themselves in a certain way, there's probably some backstory or issue or reason for the way that they are acting. It's not you, my friends. It's them. And a lot of times, it's about something that's completely out of their control. Put God first. I've been protected. I've been directed. I've been corrected. I've kept God in my life, and it's kept me humble. I didn't always stick with him, but he always stuck with me. Don't be afraid to think outside the box. Don't be afraid to fail big, to dream big. But remember, dreams without goals are just dreams, and they ultimately fuel disappointment. And understand, to achieve these goals, you must apply discipline and consistency. You'll never see a U-Haul behind a hearse. It's not how much you have in life. It's about what you do with what you have. That's where the success is in helping others. Say thank you in advance for what's already yours. That's how I live my life. True desire in the heart for anything good is God's proof to you, sent beforehand to indicate that it's yours already. My advice is this, and it's simple. Don't just aspire to make a living. Friends, aspire to make a difference. And may God bless each and every one of you, and take good care. Bye-bye now.
Good morning. My name is Ralf Friedrichs. I'm an addiction recovery coach, a life coach, and author, and the host of this show, the Take Your Life Back Today radio show. You can see a video version of this if you go to YouTube under channel Take Your Life Back Today show. Friends, early morning today, but I want to talk about faithfulness, not fame, measures ministry's success. I urge adults and students not to enter ministry unless they are certain God has called them. Ministers should measure success by their degree of faithfulness to God, not worldly fame. It is not about how many Twitter followers you get. It is not how many people listen to your podcast or your new worship song. It is about saying yes to God for his mission, with the great likelihood that no one may ever know your name or know the profound things that you say or the wonderful songs that you write or great ministry that you have. I challenge all adults and students to see their unique callings as gifts from God, specifically crafted for specific individuals to accomplish specific purposes in God's kingdom. I had that calling. I went to a conference, about 400 people attended. The conference, an event geared to help folks discern their calling to ministry and determine the next steps to take. Ministry professionals shared knowledge and insight gained from years of ministry in churches, on college campuses, and within denominational agencies, or in my case, nursing homes and hospitals. Go on faith. You have to go on faith in calling. You never know what the Lord is doing when he starts preparing you for what's ahead. You just have to trust and know that the best place to be is within his will. Nobody knows in advance exactly how God will use a person to accomplish the work of his kingdom. Here is an analogy. Have you ever seen a sinkhole? Think about that. A sinkhole. Cars can be parked on the street day after day and everything appears to be normal. Then one day, the asphalt caves in and the cars disappear into the gigantic hole. Every day says that hole came out of nowhere, or everybody should say that. But they're wrong. The hole appears suddenly, but the process that led to it has gone on for many, many years. The underground erosion was invisible, but it was there all along. When a man does something terrible, it appears to have come out of clear blue sky, but it hasn't. It is a product of years of moral erosion. Sinkholes remind us of two things. Something can look good on the outside when underneath major problems have been going on for many, many years and disasters about to happen. And the other one is our lives are affected by little choices which have great effects that can result in either moral strength or moral disaster. In Deuteronomy 17:14 through 20 was written 3,500 years ago. It addresses the timeless dangers that come with power and fame. It's true, government, church, workplace, and athletics have that. It's true everywhere. Prominence brings with it privilege, but also responsibility and temptation. It's full of spiritual pitfalls and moral landmines. Fame puts us in a power position, a position of influence where people will listen to us and follow us. But fame also sets us up for failure. In Deuteronomy 17, God gives specific warnings of what the king, the most famous and powerful person in the nation, should never do. Friends, in closing, we have to be continuing to cultivate a heart that pursues God above all else. In those moments when we catch ourselves wanting to minister out of how big we are, we need to go back and remember the gospel. We need our brothers and our sisters to remind us of this. And we need to have that reminded each and every day. Folks, it is very important because it should come from the heart. Call me at 844-405-HELP. Together we can help each other take our lives back. Be good to yourselves and always be good to each other. Remember, a simple smile to a stranger can help that stranger. I minister through my podcast, my YouTube, my daily quotes, my daily devotions, my daily word, and it comes from a calling that God has given me. That's what I do each and every day. And I'm glad you watch and listen to me. Take good care. Bye-bye.